Have you ever dialed a number only to find your fate forever changed? Welcome to the spine-tingling world of cursed phone numbers. In the shadows of modern communication, there exists an eerie subculture entwined with the supernatural, the cursed phone numbers. These are not mere digits you punch into your phone, they are portals to tales of misfortune, mystery, and sometimes doom. The allure of these numbers is not just in the stories themselves, but in the chilling blend of urban legends and tangible experiences reported by those who dared to call. Why do these numbers captivate us so? It taps into our deepest fears, the unknown and the unseen. Culturally, they resonate with our love for ghost stories and the macabre, bridging the gap between reality and the paranormal. Psychologically, they challenge our skepticism, whispering the question, what if? What if some numbers are truly cursed, capable of influencing our lives? Join us as we delve into the chilling tales of these ominous digits. In the early 2000s, a series of red-colored phone numbers in Bulgaria were rumored to bring death to those who answered. The tale begins with a chilling account of a man from Sofia, who one fateful evening received a call displaying a bright red number on his screen. Unaware of the burgeoning legend, he answered, only to be found lifeless the following morning. No signs of struggle, no evident cause of death. His phone still clutched in his hand, the red number glaring back from the call log. This disturbing incident set off a wave of terror that rippled across the country. Soon, more reports surfaced, each more mysterious than the last. A woman in Plovdiv, a young student in Varna, each had allegedly received calls from similar ominous red numbers and tragically met the same inexplicable fate. The media frenzy that ensued was palpable. Newspapers, television news and radio broadcasts all fixated on these mysterious and deadly digits. Fear gripped the nation. People were hesitant even to glance at their phones when they rang, especially from an unknown number. Authorities were pressured into action, leading to a thorough investigation. Forensic experts, phone companies, and even psychics were pulled in to unravel this enigma. Some of the claims were debunked during the scrutiny. Deaths found to have conventional explanations, numbers traced back to mundane origins. However, a few cases remained shrouded in mystery with no clear answers, fueling the fires of superstition further. Despite the efforts to demystify these occurrences, the legend of the red numbers endured. It became a modern urban myth, a cautionary tale about the unseen dangers lurking within our own technology. Whether a coincidence or a curse, the fear surrounding these red numbers left many in Bulgaria hesitant to answer unknown calls. In Japan, the number 4 is often avoided, feared as an omen of death. But what happens when this superstition meets modern technology? The chilling story begins with a seemingly ordinary phone number, but with a spine-tingling twist. Its last 4 digits are 4444. In Japanese culture, the pronunciation of the number 4, shi, eerily mirrors the word for death, shi. This linguistic overlap casts a shadow over the number, wrapping it in superstition and fear. This particular phone number became infamous across the nation after tales emerged of its curse. Those brave, or perhaps foolhardy enough to dial this number, reported a series of bizarre and disturbing events. Some recount hearing whispers so faint they prick at the edge of perception, voices murmuring indecipherable secrets from the other end of the line. Others speak of an oppressive silence that suddenly descends, thick and heavy, as if absorbing all sound except for the beating of their own hearts. But the strangeness does not end with auditory phenomena. There are stories of phones glitching immediately after the call, screens flickering uncontrollably, or devices shutting down completely, only to restart with eerie autonomy. Text messages from unknown numbers filled with nonsensical characters or unsettling images have also been reported, leaving the recipients shivering with unease. Skeptics argue these incidents are merely technical malfunctions, coincidences dressed up in the cloak of superstition. Yet they struggle to explain why so many who dial this number experience such similar horrors, or why these occurrences seem to intensify as the night deepens, as if darkness itself feeds the curse. The line between technological faults and supernatural forces blurs, leaving callers haunted by the unknown. Whether these events are the work of spectral hands or merely tricks of the mind, the fear they evoke is undeniably real, a reminder that some numbers, like some secrets, are best left unexplored. Sometimes, a phone number's infamy grows from the tragic fates of its owners. Picture a phone number, seemingly ordinary yet shrouded in a dark veil of mystery and misfortune. The number in question is 0888-888-888, a sequence that, while aesthetically pleasing, holds a chilling backstory. This number hails from Bulgaria, and its tale begins in the late 1990s. The first owner of this number was the CEO of a thriving company. He led a life that many envied until he was found lifeless, his demise attributed to cancer. Yet whispers of a curse began to circulate, as if the very digits he dialed spelled his untimely end. The phone number then passed to a notorious underworld figure. Known for his ruthless dealings, he too met a grim fate. His life was abruptly ended by an assassin's bullet. The pattern of tragedy associated with this number grew darker, and the whispers turned into outright claims of a curse. In a twist of fate, the number found its way to another businessman who, like his predecessors, thrived in his professional life. However, his prosperity was short-lived. He died in a mysterious accident which only fueled the speculations. With 3 owners and 3 untimely deaths, the legend of the cursed number solidified. The string of unfortunate events led to a palpable fear surrounding 0888-888-888. Superstition gripped the public, and the phone company faced a dilemma. In an unprecedented move, the decision was made to withdraw the number from circulation. It became inactive, no longer assigned to any user, as if erasing its existence could dispel the dark cloud that hung over it. Today, 0888-888-888 is no more than a ghostly number. Yet its story lingers in the air like a cautionary tale, reminding us of the fine line between coincidence and curse. A number retired, yet its legend continues to dial up fear. With every ring of these cursed numbers, the line between reality and superstition grows ever thinner. In the murky waters of the unknown, the human mind is a fertile ground for the seeds of fear and superstition to sprout. When we encounter stories of cursed phone numbers, it's essential to ask ourselves, are these phenomena a product of actual supernatural forces, or are they merely illusions crafted by our minds? Consider the concept of confirmation bias. This is our tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information in a way that confirms our preconceptions. When we hear of a phone number allegedly causing misfortune, our minds are more likely to notice and remember any bad events that follow a call to this number, while disregarding countless other instances that result in no ill effects. Moreover, humans are pattern-seeking creatures. We crave order and explanations for every occurrence, leading us to find connections where none might actually exist. This psychological trait can turn random events following a phone call, like an unexpected illness or an accident, into a pattern that seems to validate the curse. Technology too plays a crucial role in these modern myths. In an age dominated by the internet and social media, a story about a cursed number can spread far and wide within hours, gaining embellishments and evidence along the way. Each retelling makes the legend grow stronger and more convincing, embedding it deeper into the collective consciousness. So when we dial these numbers, are we calling upon some ancient curse, or are we merely participants in a global narrative, fueled by our own fears and the viral nature of digital communication? It's worth noting that the power of suggestion can be profoundly influential, potentially leading to real psychological and physical reactions based purely on belief. Are these numbers truly cursed, or are they just victims of their own sinister stories? As we hang up on our journey through the world of cursed numbers, what are we left to think? We've dialed into tales from Bulgaria's ominous red numbers to Japan's foreboding 4-digit horror, and not forgetting the chilling saga of 0888-888-888. Each story, wrapped in its own eerie shroud of mystery, invites a shiver down the spine. These numbers, whispered in hushed tones or boldly declared as cursed, hold a mirror to our collective psyche. Why do we lend such power to these numerical sequences? Is it merely human nature to find patterns, or perhaps to sense danger even in the ring of a telephone? The allure of the cursed numbers is undeniable. They tap into the deepest wells of our fears, the dread of the unknown, the unexplained. It's this very human trait that breathes life into legends, turning ordinary numbers into harbingers of doom. In the end, perhaps the true curse lies in our own fascination with the unknown. Good night, and think twice before you answer that unknown call.